Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your Las Vegas Grand Prix, the site of all the glitz, the glamour, the lights, and the rich and famous obviously come here. This is a 6.2 kilometer or 3.8 meter track. There are 14 actual there are 17 actual turns, but only 14 of them are actually classed as turns. 9 to the left, 5 to the right. 1.2 miles straight, or 1.9 kilometers, with an elevation change of 102 meters. There are 2 DRS zones here between turns 4 and 5 and 13 and 14. I am your co-commentator this evening, Rodders. Your main commentator here tonight is JP. How we doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Good evening, Rodders. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to round 3, Las Vegas sprint race tonight, Rodders. So another bit of interesting play from the 100% race last weekend. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. There is one fact that, where is he? That man there, Aaron, won in F3 last season. So we'll see what he can pull off tonight as the guys start going round for their first laps. If you do have anything, guys, that are watching, please feel free to put anything in the chat, any questions or any comments or anything, and we'll continue to go through them as we are going through and watching the race unfold. Whatnot and Craggy did put in the chat saying the mic is crackling.
Yeah, that is a Twitch thing. That is nothing to do with me. I can pull out my mic all I want and it's still going to crackle. So that is literally just a Twitch thing. It should sort itself out throughout the stream, but we'll just have to see how it all goes. But thank you for commenting that my mic is actually crackling.
Okay. So, remind me and correct me if I'm wrong, Rodders. Sprint race means short quali?
Short quali, yep.
Short quali. So, we should see some decent runs here from the guys. If it's short quali, get out even if, on 2 sets of tyres, leaving you with 1 set for the race. Or sprint race, whichever you go. In terms of the sprint race, I think it's 9 laps, I want to say. In your choice, Rodders, what would you think, mediums or softs?
Well, this track can be pretty hard on its tyres. If you want to be on the safe side, I would go mediums, but you probably could get away with softs here, because obviously it's a new track, it needs rubbering in and stuff like that, so we'll just have to see how it goes.
I think mediums would be a safer option, wouldn't it? But it obviously depends what happens. They did have a late, I think it was from last night in Div 1, they had a late safety car in their sprint race, which obviously changed people's strategies a little bit as times start coming in. So we have Firefish, Michael's putting in 1:33.5. Aaron has invalidated his laps that he's come in. Dime Douchey putting in a 1:33.2.
Some quick times coming in.
Flying
32.7 for Elijah.
Elijah putting in a decent
I was just talking about this, wasn't
I? You was, to be fair, about his T2 times. Aaron's in the chat already. He's not happy about invalidating round Vegas. I also don't understand how you invalidate around Vegas, because you pretty much invalidate, you're in a wall. So,
yeah, where did you do that, Aaron? And how the hell did you stay out of the wall?
Lifted Asri putting in a 1:33.1, decent time from him in the Alfa Romeo. As the times come in, what I will do is just a little quick follow-up on the F2 leaderboard. So in terms of constructors, you've got Alfa Romeo in front with 50 points, Aston Martin second with 38 points, and Haas third with 32 points. So
Craggy sets the new fastest time. Sorry for interrupting.
No, you know.
1:32.599.
But in terms of individual drivers, top 5, Diamond Douche on 36, Watnall on 31, Soggy Salmon on the 27, Craggy on 26, and Eagle on 17. So still, I think this is quite a close div between the drivers here. Almost like F3 as well. That's quite close between everyone. So it is interesting to see what they put in with. Oh, yellow flag in sector 2.
Slow car. Slow Ferrari.
So I'm just going to stick with Soggy while he's. Don't know if he's on his outlap or on his in. Well, he should be on his.
Zach has invalidated. Soggy's on a flyer.
Okay, so we'll stick with Soggy. Stars Orphaned in the chat saying hi, boys. Hi, Stars. Thank you for joining us this evening as we are at the, well, I was going to say beautiful track of Las Vegas, but differs in opinions, I reckon. Watnall has...
What would your choice of hotel be here? The Bellagio? The Caesar's Palace? MGM?
One where they have some decent drinks and yeah, but like Las Vegas is quite expensive though, isn't it? So
yeah,
nah, probably not. Watnall's saying that he's changed his name. So Watnall is, apologies if I mess this up. Wessel Ant. I don't bloody know.
Weasel, I will, and
Weasel? I don't know. We're gonna call you Watnall anyway, because that is your proper name. Stars Orphan said he'd stay in a B&B. To be fair, but it's not a bad shout. If you can get an Airbnb in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Anyway, while we talk about that, Soggy put in a 132.9. Is anyone on a lap? Matt is...
We'll go on with Aaron, who's on the lap.
Just going to finish off Matt's lap. So... Oh, he's got in the pits. Right, let's go to Aaron. Golden boy from last season.
Oh, it just taps the wall.
We did say that, how did he invalidate if he's getting that close to the wall? He couldn't fit much between that gap. Has flashed from my screen, so he's gone purple sector 2, but we'll see. Craggy in the chat is safety car and during the sprint. Yes, it is. Div 1 had one last night.
Aaron's losing the rear. He nearly put it in the wall.
Aaron putting in a 133.9. He's not going to be happy about that, but I do know he has not had any, or if any, practice at all. Soggy is on a lap. He also hasn't put in much practice for this, so we'll see what happens.
Yes, safety cars are on through sprint and race.
What you love to see? Spices things up a bit.
What can Randy Gandy do? He's just gone into sector 2.
Let's have a look at
He's
Randy.
purpled sector 1. That's just the game, though, saying he's purpled it.
Because he's ahead of Soggy, so we'll flick off of him back to Soggy. He's saying red fuel, so
he's running it to the bare minimum.
Literally running it till it's running on fumes. We'll see what he can put in. We'll mention a couple of tricky corners on this track, haven't they, really, in terms of those S-bends and those tight corners, because it's literally like, you make one error, you see a wall. That is it.
It's sort of Monaco-esque.
Yeah. Randy.
This track reminds me of Singapore.
So Randy Gandy putting in a 133 flat, Soggy Salmon coming through with a 132.5. So he's going to be happy with that one. He's going to be happy with that one.
Yeah, this sort of track reminds me of like Singapore-esque.
It has got those, yeah, it has got those street circuit vibes, isn't it, really?
Yeah, but like in some sections, it's sort of like Monaco, where it's tight and narrow.
I reckon if you, Singapore and Monaco had a baby, it's probably Vegas.
Yeah, this is just a bit wider where they fattened it up a little bit.
Who's on a lap? Let's have a look. Andy's on his cooldown. Spray. Got Cornish on a lap. Cornish is on a lap. Cornish goes fourth, 132.6. Who have we got? Is it Ferrari? Craggy puts in a Williams performance of 132.4. Provisional pole. Williams actually doing pretty good. P1, P5 provisional at the minute. Not too bad. There is one man who couldn't. I don't think he raced last week. And correct me if I'm wrong, Rodders, but Fat Ted, he's come from SLR. I've raced with him previously. He's quite quick. Good on the sticks. I think he races on pad, I believe. So we'll see what he can put in tonight in the Ferrari.
He has raced in RSF1 before. I don't think he's done anything this season yet. So this could be his first race.
I think it's his first race of the season yet. So we'll see what he can put down. As we're on board with Michaels in the AlphaTauri, we'll see what he can do. See what he can put forward. He can improve on that 133.5 that he's currently got down in P16.
What can Zach do? He's just coming up to the final corner.
Zach goes up to P9. Michaels puts in a P7 for 132.9. That's better, Michael's up there. More up there.
Can anyone beat Craggy though?
The game audio is way too loud. Okay, I can turn it down a bit. One sec. I've turned it down a couple of notches.
Ted goes 12th with a 33.1.
It's not bad from the Ferrari driver, not bad. I think Nasri's out of fuel. Have we got anyone on a lap? Or is everyone just waiting to come out at the end?
We got Michaels. Oh, he's coming in though, running out of fuel.
Yeah. I think Locker might be our first one.
Zach is in a cool down. Fat Ted is coming in. Eagle, no.
Is Aaron on a lap? Aaron's on a lap.
Yeah, yes.
Let's watch Aaron's lap. Again, I think just with that S section, I mean, in my opinion, that is probably one of the worst sections that I hate the most. Even probably more than Monaco's in some cases. But it's just, I think it's just such a demanding track. What could have been worse than the sprint race is 100% here, Rodders, and that I think would have been demanding, a lot more demanding than Kota.
Better this than Monaco though.
Well, as much as everyone hates it,
100% around Monaco.
Oh yeah, 100% around Monaco. I don't think anyone would have turned up for it. But it is quite sad that you don't see it on the calendar.
Got Aaron. Move away from that wall a bit. Goes 8. 32.9.
He'll be happier with that lap, but like we said, everyone's with 2.5 minutes to go. Everyone's going to start coming out the pit soon, getting their final laps in. Is Aaron going to have enough time to get? No, he's not, is he? Let's.
I'm on board with Des, bro, who's just come into the tight, twisty bit in sector 1.
Let's have a look. Yeah, so he's in McLaren, and them 2 old lap softs. So he's saving some fresh tyres for the race. Let's see what he can put in. Do you know what? That corner, I just seeing that McLaren there, all that corner gives me flashbacks of just Lando Norris in the actual race.
Yeah. Where he just blitzed in the corner.
Yeah, just absolutely, well, just the car chucked it, didn't it? It really just flicked him against the wall.
Well, the fastest time round here, believe it or not, is actually set by Piastri in the real F1. I think it was like a 130.8, something like that.
That's not too bad, to be fair.
No.
Des Pro puts it P11 at 133 flat. Some more yellow flags.
Car's moving out the way.
Okay.
What can Wee Biscuit do? He is not on a lap at the minute.
Blaze guns are retired. Locker's coming in the pits.
Tell you what, Wee Biscuit, you best get a move on.
Yeah, you're going to have to put that foot down.
Well, he's got 30 seconds, he'll get over the line.
Yeah.
This is a track where you need to save your ERS for the straights and then don't use it. Oh, Wee Biscuits is out. He's hit the wall. Tyre comes off. Cars are hitting Wee Biscuits' car. He's bouncing all over the place.
Oh no. I was just giving it too much coming out of that exit there. I was just on board with Fat Ted because he's literally just made the line with about 5 seconds to spare. But the times, or last times, will come flying in. And we've got a couple of people finished. Eagle being the highest so far of a 1:32.6 that's already finished. But Craggy's still on that provisional P1 as he's gone, setting of a purple sector 2.
Cornish has gone up to second. Knocking Soggy down into third.
Up the Alpines.
Yeah, as I was saying, you're better off saving your ERS for the straights and then turning it off just for the tight, twisty sections.
Oh, as Craggy improves his time at Moore and P1 with 1:32.3 for the sprint race. Who have we got coming over next? Diamond D, she's already invalidated. We've got Michaels coming across the line. Does not improve anymore. His teammate Randy Gandy, or improves one, finishing P12. Nifty Nas.
Soggy Salmon's coming into the pits.
Coming into the pits. Who is left? I think
Fat
it's
Ted's
just
in the pits.
Fat Ted. Ah, okay.
That's it.
So, interesting quali, short quali as well. Going into the sprint race. So, yeah. As soon as the cars retire.
Just waiting on Soggy and Fat Ted.
I'm not sure if we're going to have a break in between quali and sprint. I guess we just probably, well, we'll probably have like obviously 2 minutes to sort stuff out, but get straight into it. Diamond D ship set saying no, that was a 1:32.3. But in terms of your qualifying times, Craggy P1, Cornish P2, Soggy P3, Diamond Duchy P4, Eagle P5, Elijah P6, Nifty Nazari P7, Harry P8, Michael's P9, Watnall P10, Aaron P11, Randy Gandy P12, Desbro P13, Zach P14, Fat Ted P15, Locker P16, Crayon P17, Blaze Guns P18, Matty P19, and Wee Biscuits P20. Surprising, and I've just looked at that, Rodders. Both Red Bulls right at the back.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that.
I mean, that is where I will be tomorrow, but...
Oh, I'm probably going to be at the back with you, mate, so...
We've got the chat. Watnall is not happy with the track. I won't say what he said, but he's not happy with the track.
No.
You're not. I don't think you're just bad, mate. You're obviously doing well in the championship at the minute, but I think everyone has their favourite tracks and their non-favourite tracks. Maybe this is just a non-favourable one. Craggy. It was much better when you could cut the curbs and not like they are walls. That is true. Watnall saying, by the way, you pronounce my name like Vessel. So it is Vessel.
It's spelt the Dutch way, so instead of a V, it's a W.
Right, I'm just gonna. You just Watnall. That is what it is. End of.
Yeah, it's spelt the German way.
Stars Orphan saying, along with me in F4. I've heard you're being transferred to F3 soon, Stars. That's just a rumour I've heard.
Yeah. I'm taking your place in F4 and you're taking my place in F3.
Oh dear. Let's have a look at the race director and see what people are doing for tyres. Everyone currently sat on mediums. Whether we'll have any quick changes to softs, we will have to have a look. But for the minute, everyone sat on mediums. And as we discussed, obviously just before the stream started, Rodders, obviously the DRS or back straights very strong round here. Undercut can be very strong around here. So what kind of strategy would you have going into well, what kind of strategy have you got for tomorrow? What's your opinions on this track?
To be honest with you, I haven't actually done much practice. But if I can get away with a one-stop round here, I will be more than happy with. I think you can do it, but it depends on how you start.
Yes, of course.
I don't personally think you can go from softs to mediums.
No.
You would have to go soft to hard. But if you're starting a race on a medium, you could probably drag the medium out and go into a soft, but your tyres would be absolutely dead at the end of both stints. It just all. So I would go medium hard, and then you definitely know that you're going to make it to the end. I
think softs just wear off way too quickly around here, don't they?
Yeah, I think
tyre wear, a bit like Kota, really.
7 laps. The track could be quite hot round here. It's Vegas. You're in a desert. I know it don't look like a desert because we're in the middle of Vegas, but Vegas is built on a desert, so it could be pretty hot and humid, and the track can be a bit sticky as well, but it just ruins your tyres, so you just have to be careful with what you do.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because Stars has just put in the chat that he's taking bets on Cornish. That Cornish is in the wall by lap 3. What's the odds, Stars? Because I could send a tenner your way.
I can't send any money your way, but I'll have a sportsman's bet with you. Yeah. So as I was saying, you either need to start on the medium or the hards around here. It all depends on which way you want to go.
Yeah. Of course.
I would personally start on the mediums and go to hards, but if you're at the back of the grid, go hard medium.
Yeah, no, I think it's very like differential, isn't it? Obviously, you've got where the position of the start isn't perfect, being on a bend itself in the first place. Then you've got literally the tight left-hander in turn one, which normally catches. Won't be so bad for a sprint race because you haven't got anywhere near as much fuel. But on the actual race, I think some of it might catch some of them out. Did last year for the F3 race. Did catch a couple of people out missing their braking zones for it, but we will have to see as the guys are coming round the final corner to line up on the grid. As they're starting to form, can you watch from the back for me, Rodders?
Already doing it.
Thank you, mate.
Locker DSQ'd, he missed his grid slot.
Fat Ted DSQ as well. Oh, this is gonna be saucy.
Four,
3, 4,
five.
5. And we're off at the sprint race for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Craggy in front.
Oh, contact at the back. To Williams round. Elijah's round.
5 second penalty for Harry. It was Aaron. Aaron's got no front wing.
So it's 5-ish. Aaron caught something. I don't know what he caught, whether he caught another car.
Potentially. But it's like we said literally just before we started. That first corner is treacherous. As Cornish is sticking to the back of Craggy for the minute. But we'll see how he ends up. See if he can.
Oh, there was almost contact there between the Alpha. I think it's the Alpha Tauri. Yeah, the Alpha Tauri and the Alpine.
Randy Gandhian.
Oh, side by side.
So close going into that back straight. It depends whether you want to back off. Someone's lost something.
More contact.
Some debris.
The Red Bull Wind Biscuit.
I did just see Randy Gandhi back off
the Alpine.
Crayon. Crayon looks almost like he's glitching a little bit there. As the Mercedes of Blaze Guns goes zooming by both of them down that back straight, he's missed his braking point.
Aaron has no front wing at all. Oh, so does the Alpine now after hitting the wall.
Oh, he's gonna get by the Mercedes. Is he? He's gonna have to pit, surely. He's not gonna carry on with no. He's carrying on with no front wing. Aaron has carried on with no front wing. What? So we got Locker and Crayon all over the back of each of it. I'm going to flick back to Cornish because he's just all over the back of Cracky.
I'm surprised how quick Aaron is with that no front wing.
I'm surprised he's handling it as well as he is. I would have gone in, definitely. A technical track like this, but if he thinks he can handle it and not lose that time, then fair play to him. Yeah, we'll see what Cornish and Craggy can do as they come around the corners then to look onto the back straight, see if Cornish can make anything work. He doesn't have as much ERS as Craggy, so we'll see how that pans out for him. While there's something going on, Patronus in the chat, what is Aaron doing? He'll be slow in Sector 2. He will. We're unsure. Hopefully he'll be smart and come into the pits, but
Sector 2, he seems to be absolutely flying in that straight line.
But He's making moves. Randy Gandy getting by Michaels. Michaels dropping down 2 places there. Losing out to his teammate and the Red Bull. Has he got
Force up inside!
He spins back.
Michaels.
Craggy did just claim the fastest lap. Elijah's in the pits. Aaron's in the pits? Also speeding in the pits. No. Elijah's retired by the looks of it.
Yeah.
In the pits. Aaron is just going to get a new wing. Okay, keep going to carry on. As we flick back to Cornish and Craggy, Cornish kind of losing his gap there. It was 0.3, now it's 0.8. We'll see if you can pull it back. As obviously DRS enabled, should be.
Crayon Flower is lagging all over the place.
I did see that earlier when it was on the stream. Yeah,
I've got a couple of videos that taken. So,
as I'm speaking about Cornish, Soggy has just got past Cornish on the back straight.
Crayon Flower has just got past the locker.
He's absolutely flying in that Aston Martin. See if he can chase down Craggy. Don't think Cornish has it. So Craggy resetting the fastest lap there. We're on lap 4 now, so Stars, unfortunately your bet is none and void there, mate. Cornish is currently fighting with Diamond Douchey for P3.
What's happened to Cornish? He must have had an incident somewhere if he's dropping down that quick.
I think he did. I think he's just dropping down. I can't see any...
He hasn't got any damage.
He hasn't got any damage by looking at from the back of Soggy Salmon's car.
He might have just had an instant, you know, like slow coming off the corner, or
maybe, yeah.
Just from the way that he's dropped down from Soggy, he's building it back up.
Yeah. Soggy's back end is just twitched out the back of them to the straight there. Aaron's retired in the pits. It would have took a safety car for him to obviously get back into this race, so don't blame him, but there's always that chance a safety car could come out and he could have maybe scraped some points back from it, but we'll see.
Well, it would be a VSC now because there's not enough time. 3 wide, going down the straight.
Almost looked like the Ferrari of Eagle. Eagle wanted to have a little go at Soggy there almost. They had a late safety car yesterday. Quite a late safety car.
Yeah, but don't forget, safety car requires 3 laps.
Yeah, true.
And then you have to have 2 laps towards the end, don't you?
Yeah.
And so at 4, there's just not enough.
Diamond Douchey's all over the back of that Ferrari as Eagle has a go at Soggy down that straight. Looking to the inside. Got the move done. Can Soggy fight back? As it's all over the back of Eagle, but he's also got Diamond Douchey all over the back of him.
Locker gets Crayon, Matt gets Zach.
Contact between the Aston and the Alpha.
Zach's out.
Oh no. Has he retired in the... He's retired
in pit.
Yeah, okay.
It looked like at first he had binned it, but no, he's
I did see, just see the yellow flag flash up. See, virtual safety car. No, one of them did lose it.
Laser guns.
One of the Mercedes must have lost it on the track. Unless that's the safety car. Full safety car.
How is there a full safety car? There's not enough time.
I think it's slightly different for sprint. Like the safety car was only out for literally like 1 lap or 2 laps last night. So.
Right. So you.
Oh, Aaron's gonna be gutted.
you've got Zach that has retired in the pits, and what's his name?
Blaze guns.
Yeah, and Blazer Guns terminal damage.
One of them, it even looked like one of them retired. It retired in the pits and then come out on track, or he must have lost it out on track. Must have. Button in the chat saying, "Come on, Eagle!" Obviously cheering on his old teammate, and Patronus saying it will be a one-lap safety car. So it'll just be this one lap and then potentially coming in. And Howie's Cornish down to 5th. We're not sure. We're not sure if he just lost it a little bit and then had some issues or some bits. But what would you do in this situation, Rodders? Will you keep your position and then stay on the mediums or go for softs? Because what SLR Evo did last night, was he was then got put down further down the grid, but was on the fresher softs and managed to work his way back up to 2nd and nearly winning it, working his way through the grid.
With it being obviously a 1 or 2 lap safety car, I probably wouldn't even bother, because there are still some people at the back of the grid that are obviously still trying to catch up to the safety car.
Yeah.
And there's only going to possibly be 2 laps left, so you might as well just stay on your mediums and then
Yeah, of course.
just stay where you are.
As we've got Aaron in the chat saying that was wonderful. You should have stayed in. You should have stayed in, mate. We did well. Yeah, anything can happen, as Richie Chappell would say. Invade Wire, both Mercs and Aaron out. Basically, Aaron lost his wing, then had to pit, and then retired in the pits. We believe Zach also had damage pitted and then retired in the pits. And then we believe, what do you say, Blazer Guns had an incident where it looks like he lost it coming out of turn 1 or turn 2 and then hit the wall, and that's what's caused the safety car that we're currently under. As we've got Matty just catching up to the back of the grid. So be lap 8, sorry, by the time we are underway. So we will have 2 more laps of racing, essentially, in which I know they're 6 lap old mediums, but with the grid of people you've got there, I think working through that grid is, for them soft runners, would be very difficult anyway.
The soft runners, they will be quick, but it's whether they can get past those drivers, because the only places they'll be able to do it, it's just everywhere else is too tight. They'll only be able to do it on the straights.
Yeah. One thing I did just notice, obviously FFR Harry did have a 5-second time penalty. He's been able to take that off when he's gone to them fresh softs, which is probably the only liable reason I would say to pit in terms of that case. You know, get rid of your penalty, get some fresh tyres as well. So win-win for him. And if he can make up those four places in the last 2 laps, even better. In terms of position changes, you've got the biggest winner so far, Fat Ted, up 7 places in P8 in the Ferrari, and then the biggest, I don't want to say loser, but the biggest downward trend is FFR Harry in P12 in the McLaren, although saying that, Cornish in P5 has lost himself 3 places.
Well, the biggest actual winner out of this, believe it or not, is Bert Mylander. Leading the pack in the safety car.
Oh yeah.
And he's now pulling away from them.
Alright, let's stick tyres back on as we look to get going again. Craggy will get us underway on this safety car restart. Aaron,
Bert Mylander's done more laps than you.
As Craggy gets away, he's pulled a bit of a gap off the back of Eagle there, but Eagle is slowly pulling some time back going into turn 1. We'll see if he can catch him back up. We did say, obviously, the DRS is insanely strong on this track. As Matty has retired in the pits.
Locker just taps the back of Desbro.
Yep, he's made that space up. Overtakes all over the shot. Locker's getting by. He wants to get by both McLarens in one move. Crayon was having a sniff there as well.
Did you say May has retired? Because he has.
Yes, Matty has. Yeah. Retired in the pits, didn't he?
I just saw it. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, caution, yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
Crayon flower. Just had a bit of a moment. No damage there.
4 places. He's just at the back, off the back of the Alpine. Fat Ted 3 second time penalty for corner cutting. He's round.
Yellow.
He's round. I don't know what happened there between him and Desbro or Wee Biscuits, whoever it was, but he's gone round. He will not be happy. He'll be kicking himself. Craggy still trying to pull away from Eagle there. I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Rodders, I don't believe we'll get any DRS. Unless it'll be this last lap. But he is slowly cutting that gap down in terms of going into this first sector. We'll see if he can hold it throughout the rest. Randy Gandy's now got himself up in the points in the AlphaTauri in P8. Watnell still behind Cornish, who is pulling away. There's quite a big gap for him there.
FFR Harry on Michaels. Side by side.
He's got the move turn.
No, he hasn't. He's still behind.
Is he behind?
Oh, yeah.
Apologies, I thought Michaels was behind Harry.
Nope, but...
Oh, he's round!
He's round!
He's in the wall!
He's in the wall!
There was contact there. Contact, definite contact.
That was contact with Locker.
Can Eagle catch Craggy at all on this back straight? I don't know what Craggy's got in that car, but it's a bit like a rocket ship on that back straight. He's pulling away.
That Ferrari of Eagle seems to be cashing him down the straight, so whatever the back of that Ferrari has is even quicker.
It's using on red fuel, I think. Craggy is.
Yeah, this is last lap though, so...
Come round, and Craggy's taking it. There's
Locker gets past Michaels
on
the line.
Michaels, literally on the line, 0.024. Player. Oh dear.
Wee Biscuits up into 9th, starting from the back though.
No, he's done well though. Oh gosh. Well, some bits there. Wee Biscuits picking up driver of the day in the game for the sprint race. Let's go through, because it's the top 8 that get points. We'll go through top 8. Craggy in the Williams P1. For Eagle in the Ferrari for P2. Soggy in the Aston Martin for P3. Damadushi in the Alfa Romeo for P4. Cornish in the Alpine P5. Lost a couple of places. Unfortunate really on that second place start. Picks up P5. Watnell in the Haas P6. Randy Gandy pulling up some points in the AlphaTauri for P7. And Nifty Nasri in the Alfa Romeo for P8. Well, that was an interesting start to the evening, Rodders. I think it's just a sign to show what's to come in terms of the race. Any impressive drives there for you, or any disappointing drives in that sprint race?
I say Wee Biscuit had an impressive drive to come back from last to ninth there. Obviously, the safety car helped with that situation, but it seemed to be a good drive from him. Cornish needs to do better. I don't know what happened there. I can't really say. But losing that amount of places was not good. Um, Aaron, you need to keep it out of a wall, so you do end up doing more laps than Bert Marlander. Um, yeah, but that's it really.
Fair enough.
Oh, Crown Farrow's left.
Oh, can you, if you've got him, drop him an invite. I'm just going to bring up the race director. I think in terms of that race, I think Randy Gandy did fairly well to get back into the points in terms of P7. Soggy, with considering no practice, a solid performance, getting himself up to P3. I think Cornish could have been up there. He just needs to stick with it. I don't know if, and I'm sure he would let us know if he did have any contact or issues or damage, which affected that. But it didn't look like it on our screens as I was watching it. Impressive performance from Eagle in the Ferrari as well. Craggy was just there from the start to the finish in P1. No major changes from there. Again, I think emphasising on what you said, like disappointing drive really from Aaron. He didn't know, I think not in terms of the instant that he had going into the first corner, but which is unfortunate. But I think in terms of if he kept going, he could have maybe pulled himself back to the points. But we'll see what he does in the race.
Sorry, I left the lobby. I keep on getting the race director glitch.
JP, stop yapping. Sprint's been and gone already.
Aaron, he'll stop yapping when you actually finally get some laps on the board.
I didn't see you putting your hand up to do any comps this year, Aaron. So, Devil Noob in the chat. Sprint's been and gone already. Yep, we are flying through this. Well, I say as quick as possible. Probably not as quick as possible, but getting there. Whatnot hectic to say the least. JP, don't want to hear it, boss. Broke my front wing during a safety car. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's still at a fairly decent finish though. He's still got some decent points.
Yeah, but Aaron, I didn't start the season with a quali ban though, did I?
That's true. I'm just gonna leave it on Craggy for a sec, mate. I'm just gonna pop to the toilet very quickly before we start.
Yeah, it's alright. So, going from P1 to P2, we have Craggy, who's going to be quick and just leave the field behind if he can get the start. He is starting on the medium tyre. Sorting out my thing, just give me a second. Then we got second place in the Ferrari, we've got Eagle, starting on the mediums. 3, we've got Oggy Salmon, also starting on the mediums. 4, Diamond Douchey, mediums. Cornish in 5th, starting on the mediums. 6th is Watnell, mediums. 7th is Randy Gandy, mediums. Nasri, mediums, in 8th. 9th, we have Wee Biscuits on the mediums. 10th, Locker on the mediums. 11th on the mediums. 12th, Desbro on the mediums. 13th, we have Crayon Flower starting on the softs. We got Harry in 14th on the mediums. Fat Ted in 15th on the hards. Matty in 16th on the mediums. LR Blazer Guns in 17th on the mediums. Zach H 15 in 18th on the mediums. Then we have Aaron in 19th on the mediums. And last but not least, the Williams of R03 Elijah on the mediums. But we'll have tires up and running when JP gets back.
Just put them on, mate. Sorry, I had to pop to the toilet.
If anyone is interested in the football, Arsenal is up 1-0 against Nottingham Forest.
Up the Gunners.
Gabriel Jesus.
Quite surprised, really, because we normally lose.
No, you'll be more surprised about this result.
I'm more
Luton
surprised as
versus
to
Brighton.
why I'm seeing a AlphaTauri and an Alfa Romeo parked next to each other on my screen.
Yeah, you'll be surprised about this result. Luton Brighton. It's 3-0 Luton.
Jesus. So 4-5, red lights, and away we go. Here for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, 25 laps as they fly down towards turn 1. Craggy, oh, this was shunting with the Alpha there, and that Haas behind.
We've got Michael's round, Biscuits round, Aaron's out.
Aaron's out! What? No! Get him in. Get him in the car.
Aaron Burt Myland has still done more laps than you.
Oh, Aaron.
Oh.
Do you know what?
God.
Do you know what's really funny? When I come on tonight, he's like, "Yeah, can you just give me a bit more screen time, mate? Give me a bit more screen time." How can I give you screen time?
Oh God, Aaron.
As it's only a virtual, so it's not horrendously bad. As we're back under racing conditions again. Apologies, let me get some of these bits up for you guys. Position changes. Elijah up 7 places in the Williams in P13. Wee Biscuits down 10 places. So we've got another yellow flag. Just Crown
Flower.
Blazes.
Laser Guns and Crown Flower, I think, got caught. Laser Guns has got no front wing.
He hasn't. Neither has Wee Biscuits. In fact, Ed does have one. And the rest seem to have one as well.
Not Desbro. Whatnot is in the pits.
He did get damage off the start between himself
front end plate damage.
And
on the hards.
Himself and the Alfa Romeo of Diamond Douchey at the start. So we'll see what happens on there, but it's been an exciting 2 laps, runners. It's all kicking off.
I know.
Let's flick on to tyres. We'll leave it on interval, and that'll do for the minute. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that first lap.
The Williams of Elijah's just hit the wall again. He's got no front wing, and
he's out. He's out.
He crashed the car on purpose. He drove it straight into the wall.
What is going on in F2? 2 laps out of 25.
He hit the wall, lost his front wing, and then went straight into the wall.
Oh dear. Oh no. Anyway, while all this has been going on, this perfect opportunity of virtual safety car is allowing Eagle to catch up to the back of Craggy, which is interesting in itself. Devil Noob in the chat saying, "Oh, Aaron, that lasted long. What on earth is going on, and what shambles?" So far, it's not been great. I will say that. As we do have essentially our boss.
We do have a wild Aaron SCO that has just joined us in the com box.
If you tick your box,
No.
do you want to tick your box?
No. I'm joking, I've ticked my box.
What? Well, do you want to take us through what happened?
Do I want to take you through it? No. Do you guys want to hear what happened? Probably.
Yeah, go on.
I don't even know myself. I went through turn 1, I made about 6 positions up off the start. And yeah, carnage in front of me, carnage to the side of me. I got taken by someone on a trip into the barrier. And yeah, wasn't the greatest of performances from myself.
Sorry to interrupt. We've got Harry and Michael's going side by side down the straight. He gets the position, but can he hold it into the turn?
Got
at the bottom of the straight.
Catching up to that Mercedes very quick as well on the back of Zach.
Yeah, he's got it held.
He's gonna have to stick it down. Oh, Fat Ted's lost in the background. Almost losing it in the background.
That's a connection issue. Harry's flying. He's got that move done and dusted.
Yeah. Sorry
to interrupt, Aaron.
Don't worry, I've not got much to say anyway.
It wasn't a long. It wasn't really a long performance tonight. In all. I'm trying to word it. I'm trying to word it nicely, but I don't.
Just say it as it was.
And it wasn't. It wasn't
a
very
shit
long.
performance.
It was. I don't want to say it was a shit performance because it wasn't.
It
was.
It was. JP.
Right. Okay. Yes. It was. It wasn't a great performance from you, Aaron. I will admit it wasn't
great. It was abysmal.
How many laps did you get in?
4.
Okay, let's count it up. So I did 1 lap in quali. I did 2 laps in the sprint, and I did 1 corner in the race. So three laps in a corner tonight.
And Bert Mylander has done.
Oh, shut
4
up,
laps.
Loaders. Anyway, I'm on Monza at the moment, so I'm getting the practice.
You're already on the next one, are you?
I did no practice this week. This is what happens when I don't do any practice.
While we've been talking, Fat Ted has DNF'd, which has brought out a full safety car again. So, I mean, not only carnage at the start there, Aaron, since you were explaining carnage all around you, but carnage ever since, in terms of the incidents that have been going on the track, and everyone, as people are flying in to put on those hard tyres. 20 laps on hard tyres, you reckon that's doable, boys?
Probably. I'd say so.
So, Craggy thinks so. He's coming for hards, and assuming he'll go to the end on those, whereas Eagle has decided to stay out on those 4-lap mediums and see how that works for him. Yeah, it's just a lot going on at the minute. A few changes in terms of positions. Where is it? Locker up 7 places, Cornish up 3 places, which is good. He's currently P2. Eagle at 1 place. Matty up 9 places. Desbro up 6 places. But in terms of one man that we haven't spoke about a huge amount, I'm guessing it's because he's pitted. Let me just... Yes, so he has pitted. Soggy down in P11. And Watnall right behind him, so we'll see how they get on after the restart. But yeah, a lot going on.
Yeah, the tyres can do 20 laps. That's not a problem, but it all depends on whether if they're going to be start sliding around or they get spun or
Yeah.
lighting up the rear tyres or something like that, because the
Diamond.
tyres won't last long here if that's going to happen.
No. He said it's a very slidey track as it is, let alone with those changes. Diamond Douchey in the chat saying had wing damage, whatnot hit me at the start and I went into soggy. As well, I think we did catch that. I think I did catch that at the start. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because Aaron's put in the chat that he's Div Vegas winner over here, and he's put in such a fantastic performance tonight to show that he's a winner of last season. Oh, Soggy saying Diamond, I'll let you off, babe. Salty ball sack in the chat. Evening. I mean, in terms of football, Arsenal are now 2-0 up, if anyone cares.
Yeah, and Brighton are still 3-0 up.
Oh dear.
Nope. Sorry, not Brighton. Luton are now 4-0 up.
Jesus. Just let me keep the place. Oh dear. Let's go back to tyres and calm down a bit before this restart. Do we think, obviously, the guys that have already pitted are going to be in a good situation for this restart, not having to pit again, just get back in their groove and see where they'll end up on them hard tyres. Medium runners will try and have to push that bit out of their medium tyres to pull that gap. Button in the chat saying lap 14/15 runners will pit for softs.
That's a tough call. That's a tough call. They can make it last, but what we've obviously been saying, the track is a very slidey one in best cases. If they're going to constantly be lighting up and spinning and all sorts on the tyres, then they're not just going to last. So they're going to have to manage them a bit, but we shall see what's actually going to happen. I think the medium runners should come in at about lap 10 and then strap on the hards. Then that'll take them very comfortably to the end.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more as a man with so much experience around this track. I don't think I've touched the mediums.
Actually, yes, you have touched the mediums, but you only done one corner in them. And the formation lap.
At least I wasn't Blazer Guns who bottled it on the formation lap, so... Blazer Guns, if you're listening, then just, yeah. At least he's still in.
I was just about to say, Aaron, but at least he's still racing around the track.
I don't know what happened to Fat Ted there. I was expecting big things from him, but
JP, would you like my clip?
sorry, what?
would you like my clip that I'm going to send you?
Oh yeah, I thought you said something else.
Yeah.
What?
We won't go into them details, Aaron. You're too young for that.
Right.
I haven't had that clash yet.
We were all young ones, JP.
Some were young, some were. Some of us are now old and got jobs and bills to pay. It is just what it is.
Trust me, I know that feeling all too well.
What the hell?
Is safety car actually coming in?
Mm.
It is, yes.
It's coming in this lap. The only thing I'll say there, Aaron, is you could have potentially given some more room and gone more on the inside, but was there a car on the inside?
I believe so.
Yeah, there was a Red Bull on the
A
inside.
very
so
similar thing happened on
Yeah.
the sprint.
You couldn't go anywhere
As to-
really, apart from the wall.
Yeah, where I belong, according to Cornish. Who just doesn't think I'm good enough?
What corners?
Yeah, but
At least I participate every week.
Cornish is
Oh.
that's a bit rich coming from Cornish.
Right,
Aaron, at least you made the first corner.
Oh. We're back underway and racing now. Eagle and the Ferrari away in P1. Cornish behind him in 0.6 and P2 in the Alpine. Not that I'm biased, but I wouldn't mind him doing well and getting some decent points for the Alpine team. Locker is making moves in the Aston Martin in P3. Randy Gandy chasing him down in P4.
Mercedes out, blazer guns in the wall.
Oh, we've got. Please tell me it's not another safety car. Is it a safety car? It is a safety car, for God's sake! Oh.
Blazer guns.
Oh, mate. Hello, Sally.
Wait, where's Soggy?
He's in the park.
What happened?
Oh dear. You've not really been able to get stuck in, really, have you? I think Watnell was. He did just put in the chat, nice evening to be cruising behind the safety car. Oh.
Well, it's warm when you got an open top race car, so yeah, it pretty much is.
That is true. Locker's coming to the pits. This would you say this is probably the best time? Is it going to be better now for the guys to come into the pits and get some hard tyres, maybe?
Hey, Blazer Guns, welcome into commentary.
Yay. Lucky for fucking me.
Welcome to the club, Blazer Guns.
Yeah, well.
Have you ticked the box, Blazer Guns?
Yeah, already did.
Okay. You seem to be having a few issues in the race and qualifying. Can you explain what actually has been happening in this session for us and for everyone?
Oh, well, it's just simply I should be in Division 3 no matter what. I mean, I've been just saying it since last season. Put me down to Division 3, I'll be happy and stuff like that. But the admins keep ignoring me. That's all it is. I don't do Div 2. You can clearly see that I'm not Div 2 capabilities. As you can see, I'm nowhere near the pace as everybody else for bloody Div 2. So I don't know why I'm still stuck here. So that's all I can say.
Thanks for joining. Safety car should be at the end of this lap.
I don't care. If they're gonna write me a message telling me what not to say and stuff like that, well, screw them. This is my thoughts. This is how I've been feeling since last season. I should never be in Div 2.
What happened with your incident in this race that obviously caused you to DNF?
Oh, just the front tires just locked up, went straight into the wall. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
it just looked
track
like you
selection's
had
a
an
bit
incident with
stupid as
someone
well.
and it's just put you into a wall.
No. It's just my own thing. I just locked up the both front tires and went straight into a wall. It's just stupid, really. These track selections, most of them are ridiculous. Some tracks should not be in the calendar.
Unfortunately, that's what you get when we do a random wheel.
The only thing I will say is, in terms of this year, the difference between Div 2 and Div 3 are very close. In that sense, anyway, there's not a lot to split them. There's not really that much to split the drivers in those two divisions either. So it is very close and I'd say very difficult for the admins, but I'm sure if that's how you feel, I'm sure one of them will message them back or we'll get them to message you back.
Well, I mean, I've been saying it. I should be dropped down to Div 3 since like midway through last season, and they didn't do bugger all.
That review on TripAdvisor.
Stars is in the chat, by the way, so you can have a
Yeah,
chat.
I might as well
with him if
go.
you want.
I might as well
Yeah.
write a message to Piers Morgan and go on a conference with him. Talk to him.
Blaze.
Talk to
Stars
Piers
is in
Morgan.
the chat if you want to speak to Stars about it. He has just said everyone's free to say what they want, what you want to, mate. So if you want to speak to him, feel free to speak to him about it. The safety car's been out for ages. I swear we've watched more of the safety car than any racing. He did say in chat, Blaze, he said he tried.
Yeah, I know. Wait, who did?
Stars.
Stars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I believe Stars. I mean, at the moment he's like the only admin I know that I could trust that he's actually trying something.
Trainer saying this is one boring race. Yes, it is.
I mean,
Comms is better than
I don't
the
care.
race.
This is
I
this
don't
is
really
why
care
we have
most of
opened
the people.
the
I don't really care about this race. Most of the admin are in the chat as well, except other than Stars. I mean, I'm saying how I'm saying.
yeah. No, it's
Fair
say
enough.
how you feel. If you don't feel that you're in the right division, it's free speech. You know, everyone's got the
Exactly.
right to their own opinion.
As the safety car comes in and we get back underway.
Soggy's been caught lacking.
As always.
Cornish still off the back of Eagle there, and he's front runners, top 4, all on the 10 lap old medium tyres, and I think, like someone said earlier, they will be pitting on around lap 15 for softs. Although Eagle is starting
Side
to
by
pull that gap
side.
away. Craggy and eye contact between the McLaren and the Williams.
Are we going to go 3 wide now?
He's going for it. He's had to go around Nifty Nazari. He's got around the outside on them hard tyres. So
He run it out
unless
wide
the
though.
Grip.
I don't know, but all I know is it's too. It's soon to be
Craggy's
about
managed
3
to
wide.
make it stick around the outside and then Williams on the hard tyres. Diamond Douchey wants a piece of that McLaren as well. And his teammate's gone into the back of him. Oh!
Well, that's everything. I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy the race.
Thank you, Blaze. Cheers, mate.
No problem.
Thank you for joining.
No problem.
Nifty Nazari has just lost places down from P4 to P9.
Diamond Douche on Des Bro. Can he hold it? Yeah.
He's making it stick for the minute. So
Des Bro's got the traction though.
He's
Can he
gonna,
come back?
He's gonna try and stick it. No, he's gonna leave it for the minute. Yeah. I'm gonna say those medium tyres definitely probably starting to wear off more at the minute in terms of
Eagle is
their
just set the
traction.
fastest lap.
There's one car compared to the rest of them which look like struggling, but he is pulling away. I will
What's
admit
happened to
Eagle is pulling
Nifty?
away from Cornish. Nifty had an instant on those opening lap of the safety car, and then he went into the back of his own teammate of Diamond Douchey, going into the corner before the long straight, and then unfortunately lost about 4 places on that back straight.
Look, we got a yellow. Zach's out.
Zach of the Mercedes is out. He's retired. Oh, is he retired or not?
No
I
safety
think he is
car.
retired, isn't he? Eagle getting very close to that exit on the back straight.
Oh, Craggy on Cornish. Craggy gets it. Can he hold it though? Cornish is coming back at him.
He's going to have a
closing the
go.
gap.
He's going to try.
Don't be stupid into this corner, please.
Please, Cornish lad, just put it round the track. Just get it round the track. That's not your race. You need to pit. He doesn't. Just don't. Don't do anything desperate. As DRS is enabled, Craggy's got a set a fastest lap of 1:36 flat, and we'll be on right away.
The two McLaren teammates looking like they're going to be getting into it soon.
Yeah, the one's on hards, one's on 12 lap old medium, so Harry in the better position definitely. Straight on the back of Soggy. He's going to have a look down the outside. Can Soggy defend? It's not even slight contact.
Soggy in the McLaren sandwich.
This is probably the point, Aaron, where I'd give you some screen time, but unfortunately I can't.
So good. Don't you worry.
No, Soggy's getting it all instead now.
No pressure, Soggy. What can he do down that back straight? Doesn't get the grip on the exit. Is he going to chase down that McLaren? He's pulling a gap from the McLaren behind, so he's making use of that.
He's gaining.
Damadusha getting past Cornish.
He's gaining. Is he going to be able to do it quick enough, though?
Is he going to have a look?
He's just run out of room.
Playing the smart long game. Damadusha got past Cornish there to P3, so unsure. His heart mediums are definitely wearing off now. As Craggy is taking the lead.
Goes down the inside. Too wide into turn 1 and into turn 2.
As
still going
we're still on board with Soggy, still side by side. This is great racing. Great.
Oh no!
Oh, Harry's. Oh. Has Soggy got damage from that? He has.
Front end plate.
Front wing. Yeah, I can see it's gone. Oh, that's good. In between all of that, we did have RSF1 locker retire, I think it was by the looks of it. So he is out. As Randy Gandy's having a look down the inside of Soggy.
But he's also got his teammate as well on him.
Michael's just going to have a look into Soggy. Going around the outside on the back straight.
Oh.
3 of them all close. Watnall's there as well.
They aren't. Oh, I was about to say they're not going to go too wide into that next corner, are they?
No, Watnall's done both of them. He's getting away with it. He's on the Moulder hard tyres, so we'll see how that, in terms of tyre wear, pans out over the next 10 laps, so it shouldn't be an issue. Eagle's coming to the pits from P2, so we'll see where he comes out on them soft tyres.
Cornish is still out.
Cornish still going, so he's obviously wanting to get those faster laps in consistently for the last, however, 9 laps of the race.
He's going to put softs on. Michaels has just moved up.
Michaels is just on a move around Watnall. Soggy's, I'm guessing, pitting to put that fresh wing on with the softs to try and pull something back. Maybe losing too much time.
Unless there's a safety car, I don't think Soggy's going to pull back enough time.
Never say never.
I didn't say never, I just said I don't think.
No. Cornish must pit soon, surely. But it's whether those softer tyres are going to give enough edge over the hards within the 10 remaining laps that we have to catch back up to Craggy, who's already pulled a massive lead over Damadusha in P2, almost 5 seconds. Yeah.
We've got nearest Whatnot.
Cornish still not pitting.
No.
He's really dragging out those mediums.
Just enjoying this battle between Matty, Watnell, Randy, and Michaels.
Yeah, I'm just on the board with Randy. He's obviously catching up to his teammate of Michaels. Don't know if he's going to have a look down the inside. Probably leave it to the back straight. Watnell just off the back of him. Matty right on the back of Watnell. Closest battles on track, so we'll stay with him. The only other one going on is Cornish and Diamond Dishi.
Oh, we got a yellow. Haas of Watnell lost his end plate. Turning just
He's
before
not gonna
sector
be
2.
happy. Yeah, he has on his right hand side. He's not going to be happy with that. Ferrari of Eagle catching up to the back of him. On them fresh soft tyres, going to make light work of him down the back straight. Patronus is in the chat saying, yeah, but you have to remember it's not been 15 laps racing, more like 6. So they're probably not that bad. Yeah, that's true. But that wing damage is not going to help him at all. I even think the Red Bull was thinking about having a look there as well. As we go back to Randy Gandy Michaels area. Cornish finally in the pits. Will definitely go into the softer tyres. But leaving it so long has cost him a lot of time.
Watnell's in the pits as well.
As he was. I'm guessing he's going to get a new wing and go onto the soft tyres as well. So he'll probably pull out back with Soggy, I guess. Who does put in fastest lap of 1:34.6 on those fresh softs. The only one that will probably take it off his hands is Watnell.
Soggy could still get points here if he can keep up the pace. He still get 8 points.
Full time Arsenal 2, Nottingham Forest 1.
Mm-hmm. Luton are still 4-0 up against Brighton.
Look at this, runners. Just commentating on all the sports, aren't we?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Get them all in. Right, anyway.
I agree with
Eagle
Button.
seems to be...
Just same.
Button. Craggy driving off to Mondays. It does seem like that, doesn't it? Craggy, salty ballsack, Craggy after Div 1. I think he did also say in the chat earlier that he's going to treat himself tonight to a sticky toffee pudding, so hopefully that's going down a treat while you're watching the stream.
Where's mine?
Rodders wants one as well. I wouldn't mind one. I'd take one as well. Yes, it does seem like he's driving away, so maybe potentially. I mean, Div 1 do need numbers. Just saying.
Matty's pitted.
He has in the Red Bull. I mean,
That's put Soggy up into 10th.
A lot of soft
Craggy
tyres going on at the moment.
Craggy's still pulling time away from Diamond Dishi in P2. Eagles quite rapidly catching up to the back of Michaels, so we'll see if it's going to be enough to catch up to the top 3 in that sense. Soggy just getting his head down, I think he's still got the fastest lap, I believe. Just getting his head down on the Aston Martin and trying to catch up to the back of Desbro. I can see what he can do from the back of there as well. I'd probably say
he's catching up to the back of Wee Biscuits.
I don't understand the strat from Cornish, if I'm honest. I mean, he might prove me wrong if there's any instance or changes to things, but I don't know. I just think Craggy's pulled too much time away
Yeah,
for him
he
to do
has.
anything.
Have we ever understood Cornish, so let's be honest.
And well,
I mean,
he's in his
last
own
week we
little world,
questioned
isn't
him.
he? But sometimes, yeah, we did actually question him last week as well. Sometimes it works for him. Sometimes, most of the time, not so much. But sometimes, maybe he knows something we don't. But we'll see.
We got Harry catching up to the back of Diamond Douchey.
He's right on the back of him, and he's going to be looking, going past him on the back straight. He's literally stuck to him.
They've duct taped themselves together.
It almost looked like that going through those corners there.
But here we go. DRS.
He's got his overtake down. See what he can do. Round the outside of Amandushi there, making it look easy. Move done. Dusted.
That was for second place. Can he catch Craggy though? That's going to be a tough one.
I don't know. You've got five Michaels all over the back of Randy Gandy. So Eagle did not Randy Gandy. All over the back of Eagle. Sorry. So Eagle did catch up to those AlphaTauris and get by one of them. So he is still flying on those soft tyres, but he has not got a lot of ERS left.
Harry is actually catching Craggy, but not at the speed he needs to.
The only thing is, and I say this in the nicest way possible,
He needs over a second a lap.
he needs over a second a lap, and Craggy has still got nearly 80% ERS.
I'm surprised he hasn't got 100 because he hasn't needed to use it.
He's just driving off into the distance. You know, if there was a sunset, I'm sure he'd take a detour off the track.
Randy and
He'd
Diamond
probably tell you what,
Douchey.
he could take a little detour off the track, pick up one of Salty's, you know, toffee things, and then ride off again.
Right, here we go. DRS for Randy Gandy. And DRS for the Eagle behind.
Eagle right behind him as well. Eagle could potentially, if he times it right, get 2 for 1 here.
He moves to the inside.
He's going to get it done.
Randy's got
Eagles
it done.
played smart, playing a long game behind Diamond Douchey. It's Michael still tagging in there with those hards. Randy Gandy holding it strong in P3 currently, but I will have to say, I think Eagle is probably going to make
Diamond
that
Douchey's going to take it back, but no.
Ooh. He had a look. He did have a look.
He's trying to go down the inside.
And then the Eagle's down the inside of him, going down into the straight. And he's going to get the DRS. I'm going to both get DRS, but
Are they going to make it 3 wide?
we're definitely going to make it 2 wide. A contact between the Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo. Eagle and Diamond Douchey there. Still very tight. 4 laps to go. Like you said, I think Harry is making chunking out of that time from Craggy, who is now sat
bites.
on 95% ERS. So
Yeah, he's taking little bites. He needs to be taking massive chunks.
yeah. But even still, P2 finish for that McLaren. I mean, where did he start?
Yeah, it's good. Like 10th, I think.
Oh, is it 12 places?
10th, 11th. Yeah, so
he
started like 14th.
14th.
So it's a good stint.
He's putting a good shift.
Possibly not, because you're 3.8 behind. 3.9.
Possibly not, because he's also going to get the DRS off the back of Desborough as well.
Whilst I'm at it, I may as well put my race results in the RSF1 community for everyone to indulge in.
No thanks.
Right, where's this?
Oh, dear.
Results, here we go. RSF1. Vegas.
No one cares.
F2. I do. Wally.
Nil point.
19th. Accident too bad. Sprint.
Nil point.
2 laps.
Actually, Aaron, you got
Race.
20th in the race.
Half a corner.
For corner. They're starting to spread out a bit now between these three of the Eagle, Randy, and Diamond, and well, 4 of them, Michaels. I have noticed Cornish is slowly catching up to the back of Michaels as well on those hards, so we'll see if he can make any moves towards the end of the race. I believe Harry has now stopped taking chunks out of Craggy, who's decided to, start using some of his ERS.
Yeah, Craggy's starting to turn up the wick a bit.
Oh dear. I think it might be Div 1 incoming for Craggy.
I would say, well, we have to see in the next race, but I'm not here next race, so.
Well, I'll see. I'll drop you a note.
Yeah, because by the time this starts, it'll be 4 o'clock in the morning for me.
Yeah. Eagles catching up to the back of Harry though. So they are all pulling close together.
Michaels is right on the back of Douchey.
He is. He's probably going to have a look onto that straight because don't know if Douchey's going to get the won't get the DRS as Wee Biscuits picks up a 3-second time penalty, which will help out Soggy. He's catching up to gain as many points as possible.
He might get 9th here, Soggy.
He potentially. Apologies, we go back to Michaels on Domdushi on the back straight and see if he can catch up to him. He's got no ERS, but he's got DRS. Eagles made a move around Harry
gaining
P2.
and gaining and gaining and gaining. He goes down the inside. He got too wide.
Oh, he's done it.
Douchey had to give him the spot.
I don't think there's anything Douchey could have done there on them older hards, even though they have done it round really mostly on safety car. But yeah, great racing from Michaels there, up into P5 with his teammate in front of him, P4. Yeah, like I was saying, Eagle making the move down Harry, or done on Harry, to get P2 in the Ferrari.
Nifty Nursery on Watnell.
Gonna probably maybe have a look down the straight.
DRS, this is only a short straight though. Might not get it here.
Although Harry, I will say, Harry's still sticking to the back of
Eagle
there, and then the McLaren on them older hard tyres, so he'll have a bit down the straight. Eagle has got slightly more ERS. It depends what kind of exit Harry can get. It's not perfect, but it's not horrendous.
Still catching the back of him though, going down that straight.
He is gaining massively. If he was brave enough, he could have made it work.
No. He didn't do a Mike.
Yeah, Eagle's been taking some time out of Craggy though.
Yeah, well, Craggy's won this. So.
Craggy's gone slow. Is Craggy thinking the race is over?
It must be.
What is he doing?
What's he doing there?
Nah, get this man out.
What is going on here? Why has he done that then? And he was
'Cause he's
lifting off, so
craggy.
I could see it on the
He did it
I
in
could see it on the
Mexico.
stream.
This isn't the first time he's done it. I was gonna win by 7 seconds, just doesn't want to get moved up.
Unfortunately, it is all on stream, so
Ladies and gentlemen,
can't
we got
really
him.
argue with this. Well, yeah, Floods in the chat. Salty Bullsack saying, "Well, this is awkward." Patrona saying
him
he
gone.
did this in Mexico in F4. Button saying he's done this before. I don't really. I think it's for, if you're going to finish 7 seconds ahead of someone, you must expect there to be some changes. You can't just then back off on the last lap.
Go for it.
Eagle's given the position back. Harry's taken advantage of that. He's gone into P2. Eagle's going to have a look down the inside. They've gone too wide off the straight. And it's the final corner. They're still side by side, chasing it down to the final corner. Eagle's giving it everything he's got. There's contact over the line. I don't know what to make of that. Oh no.
Did you see Eagle's car on the straight?
Yeah. Craggy say I thought it was the end last lap. I don't really know what to say back to that. I feel that's a bit cap, like Immortals just said. Diamond saying I had wing damage at the end and that's why I dropped 7 positions. Yeah, I was unlucky there, mate. Slicks just popped up out of nowhere saying that's lucky. Driver of the day, Harry. I would have to agree with that if I'm honest, Rodders.
I
think
would
he's done
as
very
well.
to get where he's got to from where he started.
Worst
yeah,
driver of
it's-
the day, Aaron.
Harry's,
Cheers, mate.
bit of mud there, mate. Bit of a rotter race. Whatnot saying he's had enough of the day. Did Eagle lose P2 on the back of that because of the hold up with Craggy in turn 1? Potentially, I think so. Aaron, so he's saying you're his driver of the day.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'll try and make it a
let's
full
go.
corner next week.
Let's go through these as we've got the weekend results. Let's go through the race results quickly. So, Craggy P1, Harry P2, Eagle P3, Randy Gandy P4, Cornish P5, Michaels P6, Diamond Douche P7, Desbro P8, Soggy P9, Nifty Nazra P10, Wee Biscuits P11, Whatnell P12, Matty P13, RSF1 Locker P14, Zach P15, Blazer Guns P16, Fat Ted P17, Elijah P18, Crown Flower P19, and Aaron, the wonder kid as he is, P20.
Yeah.
Do you know,
Yes,
it takes some strong shoulders to hold up the rest of the grid, doesn't it, Aaron?
I know. Mate, got some back pain now.
That is everything from.
We have Harry in here, by the way.
Okay, that's good. So we see if we can get Eagle in.
Already done it.
Randy Gandy P4.
Could do.
Let me see if I can catch it with Randy. Let's give him 2 minutes to join.
Alright, I'm going to start off with Harry here.
Me. Okay.
Harry, fantastic day for you. The games driver of the day and our driver of the day. You gaining 11 places off of your starting position. How do you feel the actual race went for you today, barring any instances that may have happened?
It's happened before, don't worry.
He said he thought it was the last lap. That's why he slowed down.
Questionable stuff.
Where was you actually expecting to come today? But you managed to keep it clean, that's all what matters. How are you looking for our next race in Monza? Okay, anyone else got any questions?
No, I think you've pretty much covered everything there, Rodders. I just want to say congratulations to you, Harry. Yeah, it looked like a great race and some great racing overall. So yeah, congratulations on the finish. So I will we'll flick back to the man in P4 due to Craggy not being able to join us. So Randy Gandhi, welcome. Good race from you. Some nice overtakes throughout the race. Fighting close with your actual teammate in the AlphaTauri of Michael's there. How do you think that race went for yourself?
Better than I expected. Practice was pretty abysmal. It was just nice to get an actual race under my belt because obviously week 1 crashed out early, week 2 couldn't make the race, so it's quite nice to actually just get back to it now, to be honest. But no, it definitely went better than I thought it was going to be because I'm crap on this track as well. So yeah, I'm pleased with that.
No, I think I remember rightly from your race last season. This wasn't your strongest track, but it's nice to see that transition from like many of us in the same division from F3 to F2. How are you coping with the transition from F3 to F2?
Not too bad, to be honest. Like, a couple of new names and stuff, battling with some names from last year. So yeah, overall I feel like the pace for the whole grid may be an argument for one of them, but I mean, I'd say we're all pretty close and it's always a good battle. Like, so no, it's quite nice. It's good.
No, yeah, it seems like you had a good race overall. Happy with the result. Worked your way through the grid. Made the tyres work and the tyres stick. I know we had quite a few safety cars. It was looking like a leisurely drive at one point during the race, but no, great racing overall, and yeah, congratulations on the P4 finish. Rodders, anything to add?
Nope, unfortunately not. Just congratulations on P4 and hope to see you next week. I'm not here, but I hope the stream does get to see you.
Okay.
All right, so we have Eagle. Eagle, congratulations on your race today. Some fantastic battling with Craggy. Unfortunately, he was actually pulling away. Was there a reason for this, or was just Craggy too quick for you today?
I think he is quicker than everyone else in this division. Maybe that should be looked at. But no, just with the actual, yet again, my race was ruined by safety cars. The strategy was totally thrown out the window. And I stayed out. Craggy and a lot of other people pitted onto the hards. which was fine because he was down in 8th then, and I knew I could try and pull a gap before I could pit. But then straight away again, there was another safety car that came out, so I couldn't get any gap. And then he moved up to 5th, and then he was too close then. So I just had to stick it out on the mediums until I could pit for the softs, and then just hope I could pull back as many places as possible. So I came out, I think it was in 10th when I went pitted for the softs, and managed to get all the way up to fight for second. But that bloody Harry, he had the same plan as I did to try and be second going into the last lap, so he didn't overtake me on the penultimate lap. And I thought, balls. So,
And what? Oh, go on. Sorry.
just then on to the last lap. I was trying to pull away, but then obviously starting the last lap, there was Craggy for some reason, slowing down on the start, finish straight. So I dived down the inside of him. And I don't know what he was doing, to be honest, but I knew they'd both fly past me down the back straight with double DRS. So, and then I tried to fight Harry into the last couple of corners, but he just managed to get his nose in front of him. That was that.
What happened to you and Harry on the last corner?
No, that's not. No, that wasn't your fault. I tried to go up the inside. I actually went too far over the left, so I went over the curbs, and then I just cut your arse end, and then it spun me into the wall. So I wasn't getting past you anyway, no matter what. The line's just around that corner, and it's there, so there's no incident there. That's just me trying to go for a gap that wasn't there.
Because all I just saw was you in the barrier. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I slid sideways
happened
across the line, so yeah, no, it's more my own fault than Harry's.
Well, at least you crossed the line before DNFing.
Yeah, I went across the line sideways and then straight to the wall. But overall, quite happy with second in the sprint and third in the main race. So
yeah, which is good. How are you looking for Monza? Or are you going to be here next week for Monza?
I should be. I never really know. I work silly hours, so I work quite late. So I'm hoping to be. I don't normally know till about 6:30 whether I can race or not. So hopefully I will be. Monza, yeah, I quite like it. Lots of overtaking. At least it's a track where people can get pens. I don't like tracks where people can't get pens like this one, because I very rarely get penalties, and I like to see other people get pens, and it's easier to jump them in at the end. So
unless you're Wee Biscuit, who actually got a 3-second penalty.
I know. How did he manage that?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
No, so yeah, I like Italy. It's decent track, to be fair.
It's Wee Biscuits. He's a little bit special sometimes.
Is he?
But anyway, yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today, and congratulations.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
No, yeah. Congratulations to all the podium runners there. Congratulations to Harry for being our driver of the day, and congratulations to everyone for finishing the race. Hopefully Aaron can beat half a corner next week.
I was about to say.
Thank you to Aaron as well for joining us for the stream. As we look on to round 4, round Monza, there's some opinions around the track being a bit boring, but we'll see how everyone gets on. Thank you to Rodders, as always, for being my co-commentator tonight and putting a shift. I'm going to have to pick up your track notes for next week, but I'm sure I'll find something and make it work. But yeah, thank you for everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you. Tune in for Div 3 tomorrow, and we'll see how they get on round Vegas. This has been JPP. Thank you very much, and good night.